Welcome to hiredmyway.com, where we get you on the fast track to hired. So 200 million users in 9 months. In this series, we're going to cover a little bit about Facebook and some of the do's and don'ts and what you should do to protect your brand when it comes to Facebook.
We know as an absolute, without any doubt whatsoever, that the employer is going to look for you on Facebook. So it's important that we do manage your brand when it comes to Facebook. We want to make sure that even though Facebook is a place for fun and friends and family, that it is also a place that can do some damaging effects when it comes to your career search and pretty much in general when it comes to your life and your employment. Facebook, though it is a private place for you to share with your information, anything on the internet is public and there is no safety on the internet. One of the things you can do though when it comes to Facebook is make sure that you do control how you share your information. If you go to the top right hand corner, you'll see your account tab. Click on that and go down to your privacy settings. Once you pull up that screen, that's going to show you basically an area where you can see how you share information with people. And pretty much the choices there are everyone, friends of friends, friends only, or an other category. I would recommend that you go into a custom settings and click on that. It's going to pull up a screen where you can really custom detail how you're going to share information. I even have friends of mine who sometimes I don't really necessarily like the information that they're posting. It could be that they don't post content that is relevant to what I want to see, or it's because they post content that just is not in a good manner. We always want to make sure that the information portrayed on our wall when it comes to Facebook represents our brand well. So you'll see in anything, if you click on this tab here to the right, I only share my information with my friends only. I can block certain ones of my friends for posting on me so that they can't necessarily put damaging information on my wall. But if you click on this tab here to the right of any one of the categories, it's going to pull up where you can choose everyone, and that means everyone and anyone on the internet can see you. There's friends and networks, which means any one of your friends or any of the networks you're in. There's friends of friends or friends only. I would recommend that you have friends only so that when an employer is looking for you, they can only see limited information. You click on that, you'll see all the tabbings. I share my website with everyone because I want them to be able to find that. You'll see that this also goes to the things others share, contact information, everything. It's an important area on your Facebook wall. Get familiar with it, make sure you understand how to use it. Now when we go back to our Facebook, you notice that when it comes to my brand, I always want to make sure that I have a good picture. That no matter what your privacy settings is at, the picture you choose for your profile will be able to be seen by everyone. Now if you see the new Facebook layout, there's also a lot of other pictures that you may not necessarily know that you're sharing right away. I'm going to show you a picture right now that I would not recommend employers seeing when it comes to Facebook. Okay, one thing we also want to make sure that we're managing is what type of pictures are on Facebook. I've heard a lot of people tell me when it comes to pictures that they get tagged, they have no idea how to get rid of the picture. Well, you need to know that when it comes to Facebook, they always give you control over everything. So I'm going to go and we're going to look at a couple of my pictures that may not be the best idea to have an employer being able to view. I'm going to pull up what probably a lot of people have. It's something funny from when they were out for Halloween. If you notice here, sure, just like anybody else in America, I'm sure on Halloween they had a nice time. I'm dressed up like a cop next to a strawberry shortcake. It was great for a couple of laughs, trust me. The outfit, though, as tight as it was a great idea to go out. We had a great time. But if I was about to get a new job and I have an employer who's doing some research on me to be like Wes Wilder, the new guy for our company, the one that's going to take our company to the future, to the new heights, is this guy right here? I'd beg to differ. So as much as I had a nice time and I wanted to enjoy the evening, a picture like this is not the best idea to have on your Facebook. If you go underneath any picture, you'll notice that there's tags that are associated with the person. Once you highlight over the person, a box appears that shows you who that person is. Well, Victoria is the one who tagged me in the photo. So there's no way for me to remove her because that's her Facebook, her privacy, her control. So when it comes to my control settings, I can choose to remove myself from a picture if I want. All you'd have to do is hit remove tag. That pops up and you're no longer associated with the picture.
So for more information on social media and how to use it to promote your brand, check out our next segment in the series.